check out that diffuser. Oh, we have to be in S+. Yeah. And this one as well, wow. Okay, do we have a little bit of space? Yes, we do. Whew. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max, and today we've got a very cool car. We finally have a tuned Subaru Impreza WRX STi. I mean, we love these cars and we've been waiting for a cool one to drive. And luck would have it that Ugur, who we know from the tuned Mercedes E500 with 600 horsepower, had a friend called Aslan with a very cool STi. So today I'm going to show you around it, show you all the cool stuff Aslan has done to his car, and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to receive updates when we upload a new video, and check us out on Instagram if you like at AutoTopNL. Okay, so let's start. We're going to focus on the tune today because it is absolutely glorious. We're going to focus on the stuff he has done to this STi. It's not going to be a review of the stock STi. So let's start with the base. It is a 2012 Subaru Impreza WRX STi with 301 horsepower and a 6-speed manual gearbox. But where the regular one, the WRX STi, looks really cool and looks like a rally car, this one is even more extreme and takes it to another level, if you ask me. I think the way this car looks on the outside is so cool, and the body kit he has imported from the US, a Maxton design body kit, is really cool. It's so aggressive with that front splitter, with these winglets over here that make this front end, and this one as well, wow, so aggressive. He's got a really cool STi OMG plate as well, California, next to the regular license plate, of course. But man, oh man, what a front end. So cool. What do you think, Horsey McHorseface? Yes, he's back. Our friend is back. If you want, you can follow the owner of this car as well on Instagram, Aslan STi. We've got stock STi wheels, 18-inch, with stock STi brakes behind that. Very cool red bolts as well, which matches this STi logo nicely. He is going to install some different wheels, I think, some wider wheels, and put some spacers on it to make them a little bit more aggressive as well. We've got a Maxton design side skirt as well, again with that super aggressive winglet that makes it really cool. At the rear we've got the regular STi spoiler, but with this Maxton design extension in black, and these Perrin fins, which look absolutely awesome. It's such a freaking cool car. I just want to put some mud flaps on it, raise it a little bit, and go rallying. I mean, it looks so aggressive. And check out that diffuser. That is so glorious. It is so aggressive. It looks like a freaking rally car. It looks like a race car. It's so cool. Again, with those sharp angles, all those winglets, the exhaust fits in there nicely. This is an NVIDIA exhaust R400, front to back, completely straight, and it sounds insane. Big diffuser here as well. Yeah, this is one of the coolest rear ends we've done in a long time. I absolutely love it. And I also really like the fact that this 2012 Impreza has these LED lights both at the front and at the rear, which give it quite a modern look. You can see that it looks quite modern actually, and that's great. It doesn't look that old. Very cool. Okay, let's check out the engine. So we've got a big scoop right there for the Scooby, of course. And here we have the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder boxer engine. Stock, as I said, 300 horsepower. This one has 370, around 370 horsepower. So quite a mild tune, but Aslan said that he wanted a no headaches tuning. So he didn't want to worry about, is it going to break down today? He drives it every day. He takes his kid to daycare. He takes his wife to work. So he wants the car to work every day, and it does. So that is what constitutes a good tune in my eyes. It's got a Cobb air intake as well, and it's got a Mishimoto intercooler. So yeah, you've got all the necessary equipment to make a good tune. The engine, apart from this, is completely stock, so stock turbo, and well, apparently it works really well because he has no trouble with it whatsoever. And of course, the sound of this 2.5 liter boxer engine is absolutely glorious. With that straight pipe, you can hear that wastegate blowing off. It is so freaking awesome. We've got a relatively stock interior, apart from some gauges. Well, a lot of gauges actually. I'll turn it on so you can see what it is. So we've got an oil temp gauge, turbo pressure, oil pressure, RPM, air fuel ratio, exhaust temperature, and water temperature. Other than that, we've got a turbo timer as well, an HKS turbo timer, an STi badge there. Some pretty nice seats, although they're not as supportive as I would like. But they're nice and grippy, so yeah, it's a nice seat. And we've got the SI drive here. So you've got Sport, Normal, and Sport Sharp. And of course you've got your diff settings right here. You can manually adjust your four-wheel drive settings as well. And it's got that recognizable, quintessential sound that everyone loves to hate and hates to love. It is such a recognizable sound. It just, every time you hear one of these, you know that it's an STi. You just hear that sound is so awesome. Okay, that's it, because we've got some horses there, but you will hear some more of that later on as well. And let's see what this car is all about, because I absolutely love these STIs. I just love the way they feel. I love the sound, and I love the heritage and atmosphere you get with these cars. I mean, Aslan is a die-hard guy driving this every day, because it is actually quite a loud exhaust. Oh my god, this sounds so freaking good. Just giving the horses some space before I floor it. Oh, listen to that. That is a good sound. And it gets better as well. It changes over the course of the spread of the RPMs. Down low it's really low, it's really bellowy and bassy, but when you get higher in the range it becomes more like metallic, and oh, it's just so delicious. Now we've got a exhaust temperature gauge right there, and we've been told that from like 600 degrees you get some really loud bangs as well. So they have mapped like pops and bangs software in there, which you can actually operate yourself basically. So let's get that exhaust a little bit hotter. We've got some people there, so just taking it easy. So yeah, okay, waiting for the horses again. I mean, this car is so loud, we have to be a little bit careful with that. 100 degrees. Okay, and now you can actually use the throttle. Oh, we have to be in S+. Yeah. There it is. So you get that exhaust nice and hot, and then excess fuel will be inserted into exhaust for fun. And that is loud. Now, it will also spit flames when it's hot enough. If you want to see that, we have been able to coax one flame out of the exhaust. You can check it out in the video in the top right corner. But there, sometimes these bangs are so loud. And you can just like rest your foot on the throttle and it will start spitting flames and give you these massively loud bangs. Whoa. I love that wastegate sound as well, or blow-off valve. It just fits this car so well. Man, I love this car so much. I love the fact that it looks so aggressive, but it has like everything to back it up as well, and vice versa. So sometimes you get these like old STIs and they sound like crazy, but they just look like nothing, and then sometimes you have these really aggressive new ones that just don't sound like anything. This has that perfect combination of crazy looks, crazy sound. It's got some power as well, so it's not super mega fast, but it does move. It's just a really cool car. Aslan, you've got such a cool car. Thank you so much for bringing it to us and letting us drive it. Okay, here we are at the Autobahn. Got a speedo cam for you guys. And let's see what we can do. This is really not what this car is about, of course, that top speed run, but it is fun to go through a couple of gears. Oh, that was a loud one. So of course that exhaust is getting really hot now, so we should be able to get even louder bangs now and even more flames. So if you drive behind Aslan at night, you should probably flash your lights at him to tell him that you want to see some flames. So here we go. The stock one will do 255 kilometers an hour. I don't think we'll be able to do any more than that now. This is 250. But that's not what this car is about. I don't really want to do any more than that, even though we have the space. I just want to slow down, shift down, and listen to that glorious sound. There are so few, very few engines and cars that have character like an STi does. It just, especially today, comparing it to today's 4-cylinders, this is something really special. And it is also why we love the new Porsche 718 so much, because they have that same feeling of like a boxer 4-cylinder that just oozes character. And this of course is like the big daddy of rally cars for the road, and it just doesn't disappoint. It never disappoints when we drive these STIs. We don't drive them that often. I think, oh damn, that throttle mapping is super aggressive. We don't drive them that often, but when we do, it is fun. Drive system is also really nice, because you can just absolutely belt it out of a corner, into a corner, through a corner, doesn't matter. And because you don't have that much horsepower, you can actually use a lot of it. Okay, do we have a little bit of space? Yes, we do. Whew. Last run. I'm going to miss this sound. How delicious is that? How freaking delicious does that sound? Thank you so much, Aslan, for bringing your car. It is freaking awesome. To you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button right there. You can also check out this video or this playlist. See you at the next one. Bye.